He snatched a hat from a kid at the US Open, and it went viral. The world watched, the internet went to work tracking him down, found him, and eventually issued an apology. Most will say it was too late, and based on the level of continuing scorn, for sure too little. This is the full story of the US Open hat snatch as they unfolded in those multiple viral moments. Who does that? A man just snatched Polish tennis star Kamil Meshak's hat right out of this kid's hands at the US Open. Meshak was greeting fans, signing autographs, and handing his hat to this kid. But this guy, he grabs it, stuffs it into his girlfriend's purse, and then they both pose for a self-congratulatory selfie. Seriously, stealing from a kid? Who does that? It's then that the internet did its thing. Furious fans went to work, and they found him. The man who snatched the hat from the kid at the US Open has been identified by Financial Times as Piotr Szczerek, a Polish paving company owner. His social media accounts appear to be shut down. What should happen to him? Banned from the US Open? Apology? Or nothing? Attention then turned to the United States Tennis Association, the governing body for the US Open. What will the US Open do? A man created a terrible moment for a young fan. So far, the tournament hasn't issued a statement. Under ticket rules, they can eject without a refund, deny re-entry, even ban future attendance. Do his actions cross the line for a ban? The fans did their part. They tracked him down. The ball's now in the court of the US Open. Some people asked, where's the tennis star in all this? We've got good news about the hat that was snatched away from the boy at the US Open. That sad hat day turned into a happy one when tennis star Kamil Meshak met the boy, took pictures with him, and of course, gave him a new hat. One man made the boy unhappy, another, right in the middle of a very important tournament, went out of his way to find that boy and make him happy again. It shows the kind of person that Kamil Meshak is, obviously a very nice person, taking time to turn something unfortunate into something special. And then the question, will he ever apologize? Furious fans tracked him down. He faced worldwide shame and sharp criticism. This is the man who snatched a hat from a boy at the US Open. At first, he seemed proud, tucking the hat into his wife's bag and then posing for self-congratulatory selfies. But the backlash was intense, and it had an impact. The man has now issued a full apology. He wrote on Instagram, I would like to unequivocally apologize to the boy, his family, the fans, and the player himself. I made a serious mistake. It's a painful but necessary lesson in humility for me. Do you buy it? Is it enough? There is another question that needs to be asked. What is getting into people these days? As this video is being prepared for you, an old man had a baseball ripped from his hand by a much stronger fan at a Mets game, and a woman took a ball away from a young fan at a game between the Phillies and the Mariners. To its shame, the US Open remained quiet, did nothing. It took the tennis star to make things right for that boy. The Phillies organization did it right. They found the kid in the stands before the game was even over, gave him a bunch of neat stuff. He got a signed ball from the player after the game. Does Major League Sports need to start a campaign on acceptable social behavior? Or is that up to all of us by exposing these people? Thanks for watching, and if you found this content interesting, a like and subscribe is appreciated, and I always enjoy reading your comments.